Charlie wanted to give her a gift, and then leave. But when he thought, his wife had confessed that she wanted to give Elsa's grandma a birthday surprise. At least he had to meet Elsa's grandma. It would be considered as taking the words on behalf of his wife. Mission accomplished. So, he kept silent and followed Elsa into the villa area. When walking in from the villa area, a red Ferrari suddenly whizzed past from behind. Elsa saw the car and hurriedly waved and shouted, "Cousin, cousin." It's just that the supercar engine sound was already loud, and the speed was so fast, it passed with a swish, so the driver did not hear her at all. Charlie asked Elsa, "Your cousin is driving?" "Yes." Elsa nodded and said, "My cousin is very strange. He had an operation some time ago. It just happened not long before that. He is awkward again." Charlie didn't know who Elsa's cousin was. He just thinks that Eastcliff has a lot of rich people, and there are also a lot of rich young masters. There are 8 or 9 of these young masters. They are all relatively awkward dudes, so it's not surprising. When he and Elsa came to the door of Dong's villa, there were already all kinds of luxury cars parked here. Outside the door, 2 middle-aged people were warmly welcoming guests. Elsa came to the front and hurriedly introduced them. "Dad, Uncle, let me introduce to you. This is my friend in Orus Hill, Charlie Wade." The 2 middle-aged men looked up and down Charlie. Among them, Elsa's uncle spoke. "In Orus Hill, heard of a family with the Wade name?" Elsa hurriedly explained. "Charlie is not a member of the Wade family, he is my university classmate. Back then, Charlie was arranged by Mr. Wilson to go to Orus Hill University for a year. At that time, he was not only classmates with Claire, but also with Elsa. At this time, Elsa didn't say that this was Claire's husband. In fact, she wanted to leave away for herself. In case she and Charlie had a chance to develop, after taking him home, her family would see it was too embarrassing to think that this was Claire's husband. It was heard that it was Elsa's college classmate. Her uncle looked a little contemptuous and said, "Since he is a college classmate, let him enter and sit down." Elsa's father whispered at this time, "Elsa, I just heard your cousin say that young Mr. Gu will also come later. You should take the opportunity to get to know young Mr. Gu." Elsa couldn't help but frowned and said, "What do I know well about him?" The 2 dudes of the Gu family don't have a good thing, and their reputation has long been stinky. "What do you know?" Elsa's father sternly shouted. "The Gu family is the 3rd-ranked family in Eastcliff. The family strength is very strong, and you should not forget that Gu family males are not prosperous. There are only 2 boys in total, so the gold content is even greater. A family with many boys, no matter how strong it is, it will fall apart in the future. Some families say they have hundreds of billions of funds, but the offspring have too many branches and leaves, and the division of assets is also very serious. It is possible that the entire family cannot find a person with assets of more than 10 billion. Therefore, in such a family, naturally, the gold content of men can't go up. There are 2 males in the Gu family, Wei Liang and Wei Guang. Even if the 2 of them, each has only about 12.5% of the group's shares, each of them is worth more than 100 billion. Elsa's father, Hagel, has always wanted Elsa to find a top-rich 2nd generation to marry, in order to restore the decline of the Dong family. Before, he and the father of the Dong family heard that the Wade family bought Emgrand Group in Orus Hill and gave it to a Wade family heir. He thought that which descendant the Wade family sent to Orus Hill for training, so 100 Years immediately arranged for Elsa to go to work in the Emgrand Group. However, Elsa had been to Orus Hill for so long and had not even seen the chairman of the Emgrand Group, so her father gradually lost confidence. He even thought about not letting his daughter go back to Orus Hill this time. It took half a year and there was no gain. It's better to come back quickly and find a reliable big family boy in Eastcliff. It just so happened that my nephew just came in and said happily that he would save his face today, or maybe he finally invited the young master of the Gu family over, so he felt that this was a good opportunity for his daughter. However, Elsa didn't have any Gu family eldest master in her heart. Even the mysterious Wade family master she doesn't care anymore. As early as after Charlie rescued her, all she thought was Charlie, and no other man could enter her eyes.